It is Saturday morning, August 2nd, and yesterday, wife and kids and I, yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, gathered all the sheep up, got on the Ranger, the Gator, the four-wheeler, and had a big roundup. We gathered all the sheep and all the lambs here at my farm, and ran them up here into this pen. Now, I'm a little embarrassed about my pens because I have had cattle for years and years and years. I've never had grown-up pens like this. This year, obviously, just had the sheep. Didn't have them here up by the house, and everything grew up and looks terrible. But after having them in here for a night, they cleaned her up. So here's all the sheep, all the lambs right here. I am going to, what we'll do is, I got some boys on their way. Kind of got some friends of ours, got some boys in high school, junior high age, something like that. And anyway, we got a few of them coming, and what we're going to do is we will run 50 or 60 down this alleyway, and I'll show you up here what we like to use to get them to moving. But 50 or 60 of them down this alleyway, and I'll open this gate, they'll come in, then I'll swing this gate behind, latch it. Right here, I got a chain latch, hook it. This back piece back here, this cattle panel and this pipe gate will be shut. So it'll be solid back there. And then I've got this little, like a tub deal that I built. I built all this. I'll put this in another video, but anyway, I'll have that shut, and then I'll just have those boys start grabbing boy lambs. Now, I'm gonna have my son here, and every time that they pick up a girl lamb, he's gonna mark it with a marker, so we know not to grab it again. This is what we like to use to get the sheep moving. These little flags they make, get behind them, wave them, they take off. So anyway, they'll mark them, then they will bring me a boy lamb. I will worm it with 2 cc's of albazin, which is right there. I will, in this cooler right here, if I can get it open, I will give them 2 cc's of this. And then, last but not least, the stupidest part of the whole deal, I will put a scrapey tag in their ear. Now, what's a scrapey tag? You are required by, and I don't know who requires it, if it's Sale Barn's requirement, someone makes them. I don't know if it's the government or the lamb checkoff, whoever. You got to put these clips in their ear. Every flock has an ID number, and I guess supposedly they say that if there's a disease outbreak or whatever, they can trace it back to where it started from. I think it's a crock. It's just a pain in the ass, extra work. But I get mine from Shearwell. They've got this neat, a lot of people just use the single ones. This is like a drum deal that as you go, it just kind of automatically, I mean, I gotta pop this on the back to get the clip to go forward, but I can just do one, pop it, do one. Those are nice. I would recommend that. That's just a pain that they make us do. And then anyway, so then we'll throw them over here into this pen. I'll lift this up. I'll get all the little boy lambs up in here. Whenever we get the alleyway full, I will take that gate up, and then I'll start putting them in these side pens that hopefully they'll eat it down today. And then the moms and the little girls, I'll open this up. They're gonna go into this pen, around the barn and out the pasture. So that is today's project. I will see during the day today if I can take some videos of us doing it and maybe have make a separate video of that. But that is what we're doing today. Why am I weaning so early? I had a disaster. I shouldn't say, yeah, it was pretty bad. There were a couple years ago where I waited till about the second week in September to wean my ram lambs, and I started lambing the middle of January. It was 25 below zero. We'd had 2 feet of snow, and it was not fun. So I vowed that will never happen again. And I've got some ram lambs that are pretty big up there. So I'm going to go ahead, get them off, and then I'm gonna keep them up here in a lot that used to be one of my old cattle feed lots. They will get, they'll go on a little bit of hay at first and some grain, and then hopefully just straight grain until I get them big enough to sell them. So that is the plan with them and the little ewe lambs. and their moms will go back out to pasture. I will regather them probably around the 1st of October, I think. And I will take all of my, little girls off. So anyway, that is what we're doing today. So have a good Saturday, everybody.